didn't want to, I don't usually come on this quick, but you know, yesterday I was talking about Stanley and flooding. And I said, oh, there might be things I miss. And it is specific to flooding really, but and Stanley. But I just wanted to, so you've got to grasp of what these, you know, these thieving corrupt cowards get up to what they're doing, and, you know, because apart from me, only people who really had most 100% knowledge of the entire district with flooding were people who work for me, basically, because them in there at council, I tell you what, they just don't give a toss about it, I can tell you that now. And I'm just trying to explain in my own way, you know, so you get a grasp of, you know, what they think here really, what they think of flooding, you know. And as you'll see, if you watch all the videos, you see why they wanted me out, and how it got worse and worse, where they just basically, you know, they took notice of things what I said in old days, and they did it, lads they'd bring in and that, but when they wanted me out, because I'd exposed all corruption, you know, and want that Merritt McRae to go, basically it got worse, you know, like, no, so what, tell us, we'll do what we want. But there were one of the lads rung me who worked for me yesterday, and he corrected me with something about Stanley, which will go and that, and I said, I said I might miss odd thing, and he says, you should have told him about what happened with Lion Pit Lane. I said, yeah, I said, you're right. And if you can just bear with me, I'll just show you. I showed you, didn't I? I showed you this list, basically. You know, there's some sites you look after when you know, when you work it, when you're doing it all. What you go around maintaining. But I forgot to say what happened. You even got that bad where you wouldn't do all them. Basically, what would happen is they'd highlight what they wanted you to do. So basically, you'd go around, you'd get a list like that with about 20 something to do. You know, you see where they're highlighted. So in effect, they didn't do them all. And I said it started, as I say, it started off well, and then they just started cutting back. So what happened? Basically, what they do, where it's in blue, I used to have to write in percentages what we're in. And if it were low percentage, what they'd do then, they say, oh, we don't need to do that again for a bit. And I used to say, but you can't say when something's going to go in that day. You can't say when somebody might throw something, or, you know, heavy gales or all. And for sake of just riding by and saying, oh yeah, it's okay. No, don't do it. Don't bother. And I'll tell you a classic, what I'm showing you on here. Lion Pit Lane, there were weeks where, there were some times, you know, it wasn't even on list. It wasn't even on the list to do. And lads would ring me and say, they didn't put that on the list. And I'd ring and say, you won't put it on the list. And let me just tell you, dedication of people who work for me. Do you know why they knew? Because they still went and checked it for you. If people knew how them kids, them blokes worked on your behalf, I'll tell you what, it's shameful how they got rid of us. I'm not kidding, it's shameful how they destroyed people's lives. But basically, yeah, so they'd take it off list, Lion Pit Lane. And you know, if they said they didn't, I'm just going to show you something now, because, and Nancy said this, said, well, why did they have to write this on? Why did they have to write this on it? And I tell you why, because I complained. I said, you can't miss Lion Pit Lane out like this. And it's as I say, it's a good job lads would check it for you and that, you know what I mean? And that, and that's how they didn't just go, oh, we'll miss it. They actually went and still checked it for you. Just look what it says outside of Lion Pit Lane after I complained. Right, I'm just going to try and show you what it said outside of Lion Pit Lane. It's in like pinky red. I don't know if you can see it. Added every month after June. Because they were missing it out. Can you see that? So they just miss it out at Lion Pit Lane, only because lads would get on at them about it. I'm hoping you can see it right. And then other one, where the tech noticer basically, you know, you ring and say, look, this needs doing, that needs doing. Well, we'll get back to you. And I'll tell you the classic here, if you, hold on. Check out what's blocking something, but then they said, don't clear it basically. You know, at one time I would just do it, then it got to where don't do anything in that because you've told them all about us thieving and that, you thieving cowards you are. And look at the bottom where it says in pink, they send you to something, and this is what I'm trying to explain how they got, neglect, and it's like basically saying, you can go check on a blockage, but don't do out about it. What do people do in the meantime if they flood? What do you do in the meantime if you flood? And that's what I'm saying, they were shutting me down best they could, but all they were doing, they were hurting other people, putting property at risk, all them kind of things. And I'll tell you another. I reported one here called Jubilee Steps, and you report it and it's blocked. I mean, who knows better than me or lads who work for me, who knows better? And as I said, we'd do it, but it got to, you don't do anything until it goes through us. Bollocks it if the flood. So, I'll just show you this. I reported something in a block. I will ask Saul to go out and have a look and gather some evidence. I've just given him all evidence. I mean, I'm the most knowledgeable person in Wakefield about flooding. Nah. We'll have another. We'll spend some taxpayers' money, send an engineer out, then drive out, doing no, call it Grebs and KFC. Idle twats what they are, I'm not kidding. Get a bit of working lunch. Don't matter if anybody. And then another one, I'll tell you what a bad one is. Across from, is it Shell Garage on Denbydale Road? Across from there, outside of Reynolds Garage, is a huge grill. And it's huge. And basically, all water on Denbydale Road, it goes through there and it comes out at Pugneys. It goes through a grill at Pugneys and then into Calder. For years and years and years, cleaned it. Then they did the old same trick. Well, it might not be ours. I'll just show you. I'll report it to the relevant department. What you mean? What, we've done it for 10 years, you fucking idiot. So this is for anybody on Denbydale Road. And do you know what happened then? You get a call, oh, go down and get that sorted out. You think, well, why don't you just do it to start with? But it were all to get to me, we're going to reduce work and that at cost at public. And then do you know what happened at Pugneys? People might remember, it was walked around years ago, and this was basically, with flood taxing, did a major facelift on, Dyke and that, redid all Dyke, basically from entrance of Pugneys right down to past Kids Park, did it, and I tell you what, it took about 6 months to do it. It was such a big, with silk goes and, it was so, anyway, that was it then, left. So last year, I got asked to go down. Can you go clean that water course from Grill to Pugneys entrance? Yeah. Couple of days. So I says, what do you mean a couple of days? I says, it took 6 months. The reason it took 6 months, because it was a major operation. But this time, probably 3 weeks maybe. Pull off. Why, what's up? We're not doing it. I says, what do you mean you're not doing it? People at Denbydale Road under heavy flood. I says, that's part of the reason. I said, if that grill ain't clean and that one at Pugneys ain't clean, I says, it floods. Well, we're not spending 3 weeks down there. So I says, Paul Madison, who was in charge in that office, I says, he was in charge when I did it last. I says, and ask him how long it took. Well, Paul's even said it, don't want to spend money on there down there. This is how they got. This is what I'm saying, this is how they got. You better have Line Pit Lane back on. Yeah, you fucking better, only because I told you to. You know what I mean? You better do that grill across from Shell Garage. Well, we'll get a relevant department, and this is, and this is what they do. And let me just tell you a quick here, because Pontefract Golf Course, main golf course, and they know about this. I've written to them about, and I'm going to show you. How bad they are. They got me to go down with 4 lads one day, right? Front top, where racecourse is, where main road is, right to the bottom, clean that. Why, what's up with it? There's no houses and all it. And this is exactly what this Robin Geldard told me, an engineer in Landrace. Says it's come from top. One of the big bosses plays golf course, and he said some golf course has gained some water on it, so he wants all that cleaning and that. Listen, if they want to take me to fucking court, and I'll take that Robin Geldard in court as well. Yeah. So all your lot are put at risk. Clean, and it's four men on there for a week. Dumpers, you know, up and down and that, yeah. Clean it lovely, golf. A bit of water might go on green. I'm not against golfers, but in that, you know, that's what happens. If that's something for your MP again, rapid response team, well, it's not really ours. I don't know whose it is, but yeah. So you've got all that happening where you are, and there's other sites, as I said, but then it's like, get 4 men down to the golf course. All you need to do, I know it is, but all you need to do is find out the person. It could go into a bit of court thing, this, but the person who it was somebody high up at Wakefield Council who golfs at Ponty Golf Course, and just merely said, do us a favour, get some men down there, get that all cleaned, bollocks to all the rest of the people. Is that bad? Is that not bad? Is that not bad or what? Is that not something else what MP should go, you what? No. Not even a response. I'm pity you're at Agbrigg, I'll say that. I'm pity you're at Agbrigg if you're getting a big flood, because you're in some serious trouble. Because Mr. Carnap got in touch and I've said I'll meet him out there and stand 20 foot apart and go, look there, that's it. But anyway, yeah. So, you know, add it back on. Go check a blockage and that, but just report back to us. Leave it blocked. You don't do them things. But as I said, when you stop them spending thousands of taxpayers' money, you know, ripping you off, buying the same clothes, spending thousands on friends, taking cash for cameras, and all other atrocities and that, and Merrin McRae at Chief Exec Box, they both know about this. You tell me what's going on. What is going on? I mean, it's not that I don't have evidence, you know, it's not that it ain't there. But here, as I said, 60 grills, knock it down to 40 summer. In fact, don't do them all, and as I say, excuse they'll say, oh here, I used to write percentages how they were blocked. So they said, well, it don't seem too bad, and as I said, you can't go on that. You know, you can't say, well, it's not bad this week, so it won't be bad next week. It don't work like that. Do you know how much extra it would have cost just to drive by and say, yeah, all right, it's okay, or no, it needs doing? Nothing hardly. So who do they put at risk? I'm approving it, or what? I'm not, you know, am I sat here like a twat and lying? No, I'm not. And they take me to court any day they want, any time they want, get to court. People want some answers, and some people need to be suing them, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Oh, you better add it. I couldn't believe it. When lads, it says, they keep taking Line Pit Lane off at junction with Aberford Road. I says, when I run, I says, what? Why are you taking one of the most important ones off? Well, it's somebody don't seem to be much. I says, it don't work like that. I says, the reason I'm ringing you is because it's full. All right, we'll check it. You know, my word had become not good enough. You know what I mean? Your word's not when you expose corruption like I have in there. Your word isn't good enough. Then it's like, no, we want you out, and you're doing nothing. We don't want you even doing any work. We want you out. Them lads who work for me, I'll tell you what, they ought to get medals. You know what they've done. Going out in all hours, middle at night. The stuff they've done to stop people flooding, you won't believe. They ought to have a medal. And do you know what they say at council? Have we done a good job for you? Done fuck all. Nothing. None of them. And I'm sorry about swearing, but you know, I've got to the point where it gets you that bad, you know. How to get away with things and try get away with things. This has been the biggest investigation in Wakefield Council's history, I can tell you that. And you'll think about this and what, they're covering everything up. Nobody's been sacked. No. No one. Well, somebody left and somebody this and somebody that. Somebody got another job and we give them I even tell them about that. I hope you're not getting good references out to anybody who leaves. I says what they've done. But yeah. So yeah, they took a lot of notice after 2-7, and then it just went down, 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 down. And basically it was, we tell you what to do. Even though we're idle bastards who don't even come out of office hardly. Unless somebody dangles a pasty and that. You know, I told you about Vulturehead, didn't I? And that we used to like eat up pies and stuff, you know, bite it and stuff. You know, I tell you about him. His idea of a salad diet, you know, you drive past a field and that and be like a cabbage field at one side and carrots at the other, it'd be like saying between, you know, I'm going, whoa. Don't think that's a joke, because it, you know. But yeah, so it was just to tell you that bit more about Stanley. You know, I bet it's all there, all evidence is here, you know. You know, don't be flannel, but I hope you get told. And as I say, remember, we're going to get to the point where MPs are going to be going, can I have your vote? We've got Keir Starmer involved now, we've got Labour, and we've got this, and then, no, you can't have vote. Because first thing you need to set are all MPs and everybody else who comes for your vote. Can you tell me what you did about flooding? Can you tell me what you did when you found out about all this corruption? Well, you know, I'll have to check on that. I didn't really do out, no. But I haven't done yet. There's a lot more to come. Keep watching. But as I say, I told you yesterday, I said I might miss some. And one of the lads who rung me about that, he said, just have a look on one of them sheets. He says, I noticed that pink red. He said, we had to get it added again, Line Pit Lane. And look at that at bottom. Hold on. Check manhole at rear of unit. Check for any debris blocking the outlet. Don't enter manhole or clear it. But yet on the other hand, I've got, you know, all lads who work for me gone on confined spaces. And it was what we did, you know. It's not like, oh, you're not allowed to go down. That is what we did. It was just, well, we're trying to get rid of you and that, you know. We don't want you basically saying, you sorted out that, or you got rid of the blockage and that, yeah. Bad that, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it bad? Yeah. There's a load of vegetation causing a disruption and that. I'll ask Saul to go out and gather a bit of evidence. What do you mean? I'll ask Saul to go. Oh, Saul! Do you know how long this Saul had been there? About 2 weeks. I'm not against him, but he'd been there 2 weeks. And what happened was with him, basically, because he'd come late in and that, you know, they turned him against me even, really. You know, I thought he was a bit cocky, you know, a bit of a cocky young man. They're not really, you know. You know, I couldn't lace my boots with what's all like that, or knowledge. Not one person in that council can tell me, or lads who work for me, anything about flooding. This was flummoxed them, you know. You didn't expect that, did you, as Danton Deckard said, Merrin McRae? £3,500 a week. And bonuses, you can check that, you know. Watch videos and you'll learn, I'll tell you all about it. £3,500 a week. She's put kids' lives at risk at Agbrig, at South Kirby, still there. She knows all about this, because all these emails, I put her into all emails, you know, she knows about everything. I aren't going. Don't you try to take mine £3,500 and all them cronies round her. All them lot. All hiding it from you. I mean, you don't know some conditions you're living under, really, you know. You do your day-to-day work, don't you? Work hard, pay your taxes and that. You know, there's good governance, don't you? But it ain't, believe me. They're an cowardly, corrupt, embezzling set of pillocks, all one of them. I'm not kidding. You've got your good element in that council, but there's a certain few from Merrin McRae and cronies, investigating team, and them in land drainage, bulk of them in land drainage. And you, Robin Geldard, if you watch this on that Pontefract golf course, don't forget, there's 4 other lads who are going to have made, well, they basically have made statements now about that. What did you say? When I questioned it, when I said, what are you doing this for? It don't go nowhere, really. Well, one at Iraqi at golf course, one at Big Lead, one of them at council, one at council above me, well above me, sent word down, a bit of water going up green. And when I started at top, I says, there's not even a bit, I says, water can't go nowhere, you know. What golf course had actually put a trench into dike. But yeah, isn't it bad that? Do that. get water off green. You know, my title is number 6. You know, it's dog legging. I'm looking at it. It's dog legging. It's dog legging. People couldn't take their dogs out at Stanley for a walk because of water. It's dog legging. Get it done. Get 4 men down. Get dumpers down. I'm not bothered what it costs. It costs a few grand to clean that. I'm not. You know what I mean? And then you've got cost a few quid just to ride bike, grill and have a look. You know what I mean? They've done some appalling things under this Madam McRae and her predecessor, let me tell you. But yeah, I'm not just naming and shaming. I tell you with evidence to back it up. I ain't just griping. Yeah, I've got my own problems with them. You know, because when you put 15 years in and people have dedicated to helping public, and when you stop them, committing corrupt acts and abusing public purse, yeah, they want you out. But they should have done it properly. They should have got the people out who's been doing it. Try to ruin lives. Yeah. But theirs is ruined. There's a black cloud on the Wakefield Council now. Don't tell me this. How can you trust? You can't, can you? And how dare she sit there? A snotty cow she is, isn't she? She is though, isn't it? And then to congratulate Peter Box when he's leaving and that. Yeah, we know why. Yeah. Bloody hell, he's been a fortress for me. That's Don Corleone Box, he's been a fortress. Every time I lifted that carpet, he'd sweep something under it for me. Get under there, bit in, bit out, sleight of hand. Somebody says they're going to Vegas all in them, 2 weeks a year, go see that, what they call it, that Copperfield, say all magic acts. Get it in, get some money in here. Let me have a just... They say that, 36.9, I tell them all this up that I-36 is all 37, don't have met you though, because you don't want to wake up every day with this, but this will go on as long as it takes. I asked to rectify things with him, I asked to sit down and do things amicable. I said I'd sort problems out with flooding and help them with it, even if they didn't want me to work. I'd help them and advise them with it, but no, you had people like that, Glyn Humphries, that coward, and that I know everything about it. You didn't know this, did you, mate, You didn't know this and other, did you? Because you don't want to listen. Cowards. Absolute. Your families ought to look at you and say, why have you let this happen? You're not the man and you're not the woman I thought you were. How would you let this happen? Why have you done this to decent people? Why you put people at risk? I'll tell you why, if anybody watching and you're a family member who I'm talking about, I'll tell you why. Because the cowards stuck up Madam McRae. Stick by Madam McRae. That's why. Basically, you've got a coward, absolute cowards. Coward, cover-up cowards. Right. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Stay safe, everybody, it is hard, isn't it? So stay safe. And I hope, and more than hope, let's hope we don't have massive thunderstorms and, water starts coming at you. You better this lot, won't you? They'll be rushing about now, they'll see this, do this, do that. Do this, do that. It's not good enough though, is it, Is it? Not good enough, is it? No. And think of your votes anyway. Take care, everybody. I'm not thinking again this morning. Do you know what time I was up? I tell people earlier about me sleep. I was up, right, 12 o'clock I went to sleep, 1 o'clock I was up, watching news. Honestly, that much pain. Exasperated by all this debauchery at council, this utter corruption and, God, trying to cover it all up. What a set of horrible people. Take care, everybody. Yeah, that was mainly for you at Stanley and all you people at flood places, so anyway, take care, everybody. Hold on. What's that? I put a different bit of music on every morning, you know, to like brighten me set up. Boy. Seldom told. Nice that Simon and Garfunkel one, isn't it? I like. Get Mary McRae out, she's got to go. Go your own way, Mary McRae, and the rest of them. Yeah. Right, take care everybody. Oh, dear me. Oh. You know, years ago I'd have been at multi-gym or something now, you know.